ABC 17 News investigates, finds the quality of drinking water in 9 mid-Missouri counties isn't as good as it could be.
ABC 17's Deborah Kendrick spent the last several weeks digging into hundreds of pages of water quality reports to see how safe your water is.
The water here in mid-Missouri is safe for everyone to drink, but my investigation reveals there are some concerning violations for Benton, Camden, Cole, Pulaski, Boone, Marys, Miller, Pettis, and Phelps County. All of those counties show higher amounts of contaminants than the laws allow. I looked at data from the past 5 years, and a majority of it shows Missouri had anywhere from 18 to 23 public water system violations from fecal chloroform to E. coli, which in comparison to the total amount of water systems in the state is a small percentage. Taking a closer look in mid-Missouri, 9 counties had a total of 30 violations, ranging from E. coli to having a high disinfectant in water.
You know, when you add chlorine to water, if there's organic matter there, it can create these disinfection byproducts. And it's one of the things in Missouri that we kind of struggle with compliance-wise.
According to the 2016 water quality for the city of Columbia, the city had no violations. All contaminants stayed under the maximum level.
When it comes down to it, we meet all of our standards. We exceed all of our standards.
But it hasn't always been that way. In 2008, the city suffered several violations, which resulted in high levels of TTHM, which could increase the risk of someone getting cancer if too much is in the water over a long period of time.
Probably once or twice a year, we do have a storyline that comes back around saying that our drinking water is not safe. Because of the disinfection methods that we use, there are some debates in different community as far as what people would like to see more of or less of in their water.
And since then, the city says they continue to monitor water several times a day and change the way they disinfect it.
Why do you have to put chlorine in water?
Well, chlorine is one of the things it's made us, it's one of the most things that protect public health more than any other thing as far as human fatalities and human disease.
Chlorine isn't the only possible contaminant in your drinking water. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources monitors 91 different contaminants that could be there. Some of those include fluoride, mercury, nitrate, and radium.
You know, water is the universal solvent. It's it's amazing chemical, but anything it comes in contact with, at a certain extent, it's going to pick up what it comes in contact with.
Utilities across Missouri are required to treat their water to meet state and federal standards. The city of Marshall is having to dip into their reserves for a $5 million project to get back into compliance with the law after having a high amount of byproducts than what was allowed. DNR says one of the biggest issues with cities complying with the law comes down to having enough money to upgrade their current systems, especially in these smaller rural communities. For more information on what is in your city's public water system, you can log on to our website, abc17news.com, where I have an article posted with links with that information.